Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to the Puritans. Today's episode 23 and we take on Dunstable and Truro in the league. So, take a look at some of the fictions the last time you joined us. So, last was, obviously, it was a disappointing 1-0 defeat over St. Neots, but we bounced back with a nice 1-0 win over here against Kings Lynn in the Southern League Cup semi-final, setting up a final against St. Neots in the Southern League Cup. That'll be in the next episode. Then we follow up with a 40 win over Hungerford. Comfortable display. Marcus Johnson getting himself a hat-trick in this one. And then we capitulated against Puritans. Disappointing display. Lost 3-1. Again, I talked in the last episode how important it is to beat the teams below us if we're serious about being promoted. And that game was unacceptable. And so was the next one. We lost 1-0 at home against Gloucester. Another disappointing display. We missed a hatful of clear-cut chances, and we're unfortunate really to end up on the losing end, but nevertheless, it happened. So, then we just beat Magnutsfield 2-1, dramatics here, and they actually equalised in the 91st minute of the game, and then we got the winner then in the 93rd minute of the game for a goal from Kane Joachim. Not a good performance at all. We're not playing good football. And I'm just hoping we can get scrapped by 2 wins today and try and work out why we're not playing to the level and standard that I'm accustomed to. And by the way, there has been a brand new signing for the club. Yes, I know I was trying to cut back on money, but I had to sign this guy, George Rigg. We actually got a few injuries to the centre midfield. Wiltshire went down, Finch went down, Desane went down, and Whitaker went down. 4 midfielders went down, so we had to bring in someone to replace them, or at least temporarily. So we brought in George Rigg, who is actually a better right back than he is centre midfielder, and I brought that in mind because I may not be signing Ellis Miles at the end of the year, so it's a little bit of a nod to the future. Regardless, really good player, very well known at this level. He used to play for Bath, Weymouth, Western-super-Mare, Stoke City back in the day, but nevertheless, good player, happy to have him on board. So here we go, up against Dunstable, who are currently sitting bottom of the table with only 4 wins on the season, 11 draws, and they're about 16 points from the survival area right now. And honestly, they're not going to stay up. They're not going. So I would love it if they just folded today and just give us the victory. That'd be really nice of them if they did that. I got a little bit of good news today. Wiltshire is kind of back in fitness again because he was out for 3 or 4 weeks. Desane is also available, so he will go to the bench. But this is the starting lineup for today. Britt's going to be in goal, Miles at right back, Williams and Brad Smith through the middle, Jan Lohman's left back, Ulrich, Taylor, Rigg through the middle, and then we have Darwin Knights, Kane Joachim, and Marcus Johnson will be leading the line. Alright, so here we go, playing at home against Dunstable. Really, this should be a given. We'll have to see though. Honestly, every time I say that, I feel like we lose or draw or give away a silly goal. So you know what? I should probably stay quiet in the future and just focus on trying to get a win for the boys. Alright, first highlight of the game here. Ball goes long. Williams beats the Dunstable striker in the air. Here's George Rigg. Finds Kane Joachim. He's found a little bit of form as of late. He went through a rough patch in January. Here's the ball goes long. Williams and Britt should deal with that. Not a problem. Alright, so let's reset the attack. Let's try and build something. So Britt is going to hit it long here, as he always does. Johnson wins it in the air, and he wins the ball back from the defender. Johnson's through and goal. Marcus Johnson gets in there, Monson. Top goal scorer so far this season, Marcus Johnson. I believe that's his 15th goal of the season. I could be mistaken on that, but I believe that was his 15th. Good play for Marcus Johnson. Good pressure on their centre halves and a really good finish there on his right foot. And it's a 1-1. Alright, 24 minutes on the clock. Here is Joachim. Finds Johnson again. He got the opening goal. Johnson holds it up nicely. Lays it back to Smith. There's Taylor. Taylor gives the ball away pretty cheaply there. Hasn't played much this season, Taylor. Looks a bit rusty. The ball goes through on goal. Smith plays it back to Britt. Risky back pass, but Johnson as well to receive it. Here's Yeomans. Gives the ball away. There's Caulfield. Johnson's now through on goal for Dunstable. And Britt makes a great save at his near post. Pushes it wide. We can't be making stupid mistakes like that at the back. It's unacceptable. There's Flanagan. And Knights clears it off the line. Oh dear. Okay, so Dunstable are here to play, obviously. Alright, half-time whistle has gone, and we're still winning 1-0 here. Playing a little bit better at the end of the end of the first half, I should say. And I'm going to keep the same team out there. However, I am pretty wary of Dunstable because they've come here to play and they've actually played better than they thought they would. On paper, they really don't have a good team. Oh, here's a chance now, straight from the kickoff. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So frustrating. So frustrating. Shitty goal from the kickoff. I mean, this doesn't... It's terrible defending. Nothing more to it. Alright, 6 minutes on the clock here. We are drawing 1-1 against bottom team in the table. This is not acceptable. I'm going to make a couple of changes. Johnson's going to go to left midfield. Webstell is going to come on up top. Webstell's going to play as an advanced forward. Change to the midfield. Aaron Taylor's going to come off here for Desane. So 3 changes all at once. It's been acceptable so far. Here's Desane from the corner. Finds Yeomans at the edge of the area. No, he can strike a ball. Here's Holgate. I feel like he hasn't scored in years, though. Alright, ball goes back here, and Miles should clean this up nicely. He's put with the pressure. Miles hits it long. There's Ben with the interception. Miles is going to pick it up again. Here's Desane. The Ulrich. Good ball, that is. Marcus Johnson through a goal. Gets in there. 2-1. Marcus Johnson. Clinical finishing from the young striker today. Ulrich with the assist. And we're back in front. 2-1. Let's not try and throw it away now, huh? Here's Smith for Dunstable to Flanagan. Trying to hit back straight away. There's Johnson with the header, and it's 2-2. God damn it. Alright, got some bad news. George Rigg has picked up an injury, but I've got no one to replace him with because he made all 3 subs at once. So he's going to have to see out the game, and he's probably going to miss the next one and maybe even the cup final, which would be a huge blow. Alright, so we've got 10 minutes left to go in this game to win it. And we should be winning this comfortably. This shouldn't even be in question. Here's Holgate now. Gets the byline. Pulls it back. There's Johnson looking for his hat-trick. Can't find him. There's Ulrich to Rigg. Rigg to Holgate to Miles. Miles picks out Webstale. Gets in there. Martin Webstale. That's only his 5th goal of the season. Martin Webstale. And it's been a long time coming since he scored a goal. So I'm actually very, very surprised that happened. Alright, so make a change here. Yeah, I'm gonna put these guys back to support, and then I'm also gonna switch to at least defensive. Yeah, we'll go defensive. We can't risk throwing this away 3 times in a row in one game against the worst team in the league. So, alright, so you got 10 minutes to hold on to this game. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, so 5 minutes added on time here, and Dunstable are controlling the possession right now. Miles as well to intercept it. He finds Holgate. Holgate to Ulrich. Ulrich, good ball there to Johnson. Looking for his hat-trick. Good save there from the keeper. One in the near post. Probably should have gone across the keeper. But good save from him nevertheless. Let's see if we can make something in this corner. I don't know. We should have more people back than that. They've got 3 up top here. That's dangerous. That shouldn't be the case. Probably check my settings on set pieces in the future for that. Alright, so full-time whistle's gone. We finally get the victory here. 3-2. A little uncomfortable. Should have been more comfortable than that. But whatever the case is, we scrapped it out, we played hard, and we got the victory. So that's really all that matters. We'll move on to the next game now against Truro, who are currently 23rd in the table. Let's see if we can perform a little bit better next time out. Unfortunately, we got some bad news here, though. George Rigg's going to be out 6 weeks to 2 months. That's another big blow for us. Lucky enough, Kieran Wiltshire is ready to come back into the first team. So at least we have that going for us. Alright, so here we go against Truro at home. Last time we played them, we beat them, apparently. They're in woeful form right now. They've lost all of their 5 games, and we've won in the last 3 out of the last 5. However, we're without George Rigg today. Obviously, I do have one eye on the cup final, and that's something that I am thinking about. So I probably shouldn't think about it. I probably should focus on the league. Promotion is way more important than a cup final. I'm going to give Wiltshire a run out. How's that? That looks a little bit better, I suppose. Wiltshire played the defensive midfield. Okay. So I'm speaking out loud here. Half my mindset is on the cup final. It's only 3 days from now, so I don't really have much time for the players to heal afterwards. That's what I'm thinking here with Wiltshire, which is why I'm thinking about playing Desane. It's not really natural at that role. I could do something like that, and then something like that maybe. I guess that might be okay to start off the game. I might have to bring on Wiltshire, though, just in case we need him. Yeah, Finchy's suspended as well. So Finchy's going to be out for this game, but he'll be back for the cup finals. You have Wiltshire and Finchy back for the next one. So as long as we can get through this game We should be okay. In theory. In theory, of course. Yeah, I can't even give the centre halves a break. I want to give them a break. They're causing too many errors, looking very inconsistent out there. Alright, so that's fine. We'll roll with that. Just for now. It's true. We're going to go into the game and we're going to go aggressively. I want the boys to start playing aggressive against these teams in the lower division. Like we give away too many cheap goals. I want us to really, really push. As long as we get a goal lead, we're normally okay. Smith has, by the way, just picked up a knock, which is great. I said I wanted the rest of the defense, and I guess Weeks is going to come on now for him, playing in his natural role. Alright, so here we go. 8 minutes on the clock here. First real highlight of the game, and as a double-footed tackle, I think Talbot's going to get sent off here, and that'll be a blessing, yeah, because they're down to 10 men now. And obviously the uphill battle here for Truro. So let's make it count, shall we? Let's put them away. Let's put them away and put them away early so we can rest some players. Here's Yeomans now. Cross the ball in. Knight to the back post. 1-0. Gets in there. Player sent off, and then we jump on it. And yeah, 1-0 up within 9 minutes. Alright, here's Kopp now. Throws it in. Cheney plays it back to McHale. In goal for Truro. Ball goes long here. We should deal with that. Weeks does well to head it. Here's Gabolicus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Rachi Hardin intercepted there. There's Dower Knight. See if we can hit them on the counter-attack here. Dower Knight's running hard at their defence. Puts it into Johnson with a header. That's a great looping header. Unlucky, hit the underside of the crossbar and it gets cleared to touch. But good effort there for Marcus Johnson. Is on rich goal-scoring form lately. Looking very, very dangerous for us. There's a corner kick. Here's Ulrich. Whips the ball in. Finds Williams at the back post. Should have scored. Absolutely should have scored. Alright, so halftime here, and it's still only 1-0, despite our dominance on the field. We haven't converted a second opportunity yet. So that obviously, you know, makes me a little bit worried, because we're not the best of teams defending a 1-0 lead. So you know what, let's start the second half with the same team, and then in a bit I'll make some changes. But for now, yeah, let's try and get a second goal quickly, shall we? Here's a chance. Here's Taylor. Good looking ball. Nobody attacked it though. Easy claim there for the goalkeeper. Alright, see what happens here from this goal kick. Ball goes long. Williams intercepts it. There's Taylor. Looking for Knights. Kopp gives it straight to Knights. That's a good looking ball to Johnson, and it's 2-0. That's the goal I wanted to see there. Johnson getting on the score sheet. So Johnson come off here for Websdale, and I'm going to bring on Luke Delaney for Dower Knights. Yeah, I wanted to take off those two in particular because Knights and Johnson are going to be very, very important in the cup final for us. Alright, throwing deep in our half. Williams to Miles. Back to Taylor. He's quietly had a pretty good game today, actually. Put in a good shift. First real good performance from him since signing. Here's Joachim to Yeomans to Taylor. I like to see Joachim get on the score sheet too. He needs the confidence boost. Here's Yeomans. Back to Ulrich to Taylor. To the Sane edge of the area. Got a little bit of space. Finds Miles. Back to Ulrich. Patient build-up play. Here's Taylor. There's Joachim. Oh, good save there from the keeper. I said I was looking for Joachim to get on the score sheet today, and that was a great chance, but a great save from the goalkeeper. Alright, so 20 seconds left to go in this game now. It's going to end up being a comfortable victory for us here, which is good, because, you know, that means the guys are playing confidently. You know, there'll be 2 wins in a row, and send us... we're getting ready for the cup final. Obviously, good momentum. If we had lost or drawn the last couple of games, then it would have been a huge blow mentally. Because we're up against St. Neots. St. Neots are above us in the table now. They're the only team above us. We're fit second place, as you can see. And we're 3 points behind them, and they've got a considerable goal difference. In fact, double the goal difference, to be precise. They've got plus 44, one only on plus 22. On the other hand, though, we are 7 points clear now of Kettering, who currently sits 6th in the table. And again, we've still got some more easy games coming up, so I think we'll get enough points to at least get into the playoffs. And when we get in the playoffs, then it's anyone's game. But we still have a chance to catch St. Neots. If we beat them next weekend in the cup final, who knows what can happen. Maybe they'll lose confidence, maybe morale, maybe they'll go on a poor run of form. So if we can beat them in the cup final, I think that'll be a huge plus for us in the long run. Not to mention, it'll be my first cup triumph as manager of Banbury United. So that'll be something to hang our hat on. as far as season goes. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying it or not. Remember, if you do like it, just hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.